Hi everybody, today is 23rd of September 2022. Spring is already here in Christchurch, Canterbury. Today we thought of giving you a quick update of all the spring activities and what exactly are we doing in the garden. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. We have been working with a different approach this year. We've got a different roadmap for the Project Food Garden. So we'll kick it off by starting off with the berries. That is Morus nigra, which is white mulberry, as you can see. Everything has started waking up nice and slow. You can see that leaves are sprouting, and this tree has grown geometrically. If I could show you, there you go. It's gone minimum 11 foot in about just 20 months, and that's Morus nigra for you. After Morus nigra, we have this beautiful black currant, which is also, if I could give you a closer look, everything has started sprouting on it as well, and it's doing quite well. And I'm sure the next time we'll do another update, it would be nice and green all over. This is the baby blackcurrant. It's like doing the same thing. It's sprouting nice and slow. It's looking really good. So that's blackcurrant for you. Both of these are blackcurrants. The next one in line is gooseberry. As you can see, it has sprouted a great deal. We did a massive prune on it last year, and it's looking really good. We're hoping it's going to give us more fruit this year, and this fruit is absolutely beautiful if you have to make jelly. And we enjoyed the mixed berry jam in which we had infused gooseberry last year. So that's pretty much for the gooseberry. Of all the berry wines and plants that I acquired, this was probably the best of the lot. That's Loganberry. And if I would take the camera a little bit back, you would see that it has grown exponentially. And it was the first one to sprout. It has got loads and loads of blossom coming out, so I'm gonna have to be really vigilant with this. We are planning to procure netting for this big system. As you can see, the blossom is pretty much all over, and it started off about 21 months ago with just one offshoot that I had bought, one cutting that I had bought. Let me give you the full view of this berry system. There we go. So that's Loganberry, and it's doing really, really well. Right next to the Loganberry, it has spread all over. So this, what we have here, the thorny version, is the Currant. Currant is pretty much like, if you go and Google it up, it is a bigger version as compared in length of Blackberry. But mind you, it has got really nasty thorns, but the fruit is all worth it. It is sprouting as well, as you can see. It's coming back to life nice and slow. But mind you, these plants, they did not went away in the winter. They kept growing, but as far as new offshoots are concerned, like you're looking at here, like the blossom, it's coming out for the last about 5 or 10 days. I've done a short video on how to create more cuttings of Loganberry. I've created so far 5 of them. I've given them away. You can see when it throws offshoots, I just put them in the ground. I just noticed there's 1, there's 2, there's 3 and 4. So 4 more offshoots coming out. I'm sure they're going to be a whole lot more, but I am giving lots of offshoots away. So this is like a full view of the Loganberry. So the next one in line is the Black Boy Peach. As you can see, it's blossoming. profoundly, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Let me give you a closer look. There we go. The blossoming is all over. Absolutely lovely. And we have had an amazing yield from this tree last year as well. So I'm banking on the thought that it would blossom the way it is blossoming. I mean, it would give us fruit on the same magnitude again. Mind you, we did prune it from the top because it was getting a bit out of control. So this year, the harvesting would be a lot easier for us. Don't worry, I'm not trying to show you the strawberry plants. These are rogue. They're just multiplying with their own will. So this was the next acquisition that I had. Got it from a local garden store. That's traditional Blackberry, and it's doing really, really well. The plant is really healthy and it's developing really well with time. It's not going to fruit this year, but I'm pretty positive that it is going to fruit in the next year. So that's another acquisition for the garden. So next what we have is Boysenberry. This is the one that I acquired a few months ago, and like I said, it's not going to fruit this year, just like Blackberry, but this is taken off, so it's going to grow through the spring till the end of the season, and I'm hoping that this is going to fruit next year as well. So the next one in line is red mulberry. This was given to me by a local gardener here in Canterbury, and this has taken off as well, but I'm quite surprised that it is producing blossom, as you can see. Hold on, let me try and take a closer look. There we go. It's creating a few blossoms, and I think we will get the first lot of fruit this year from this. So there we go. That's let me give you a look, complete view of this. There we go. I'm training it to go on top, and then it's going to go on the fence. So there we go. That's red mulberry. The next one in line is this apricot shortwood, which is king white mulberry. And this tree has grown. It's not a tree. I would pretty much call it like a bush, because it's growing not vertically but horizontally. But it has sprouting. So it has started sprouting, mind you, and it's coming back to life nice and slow. We had a bit of fruit last year from it, but hopefully we will get decent amount this year from the white mulberry. So we've got 3 mulberries all in all. The one that I showed you earlier, the black mulberry, the white mulberry, and before that I've just shown you the red mulberry. So there we go. So the next one in line, the berry that we have, is the red raspberry. You can see a really good friend of mine gave me these raspberry canes last year, and I have put them in here at the end of last season. They're coming back to life nice and slow, but we would definitely get decent amount of raspberries as well. This is red raspberry, and right next to it, this is the system for the black raspberry. So I'm training it with the thread, and it's going all the way up there. So that's black raspberry and red raspberry for you. Right next to it is another system of Currant. I'm making another exception to the rule here. I'm trying to, plant them in different places in the garden to see what's the behavior of the plant when it comes to fruit. The other side of the garden has got another crockerberry system. So this is the second spot where we do get sun earlier in the day, but not later in the day. So I'm trying this in 3 different places. So there we go. We have 2 lots of crockerberry, 1 lot of blackberry, and then lots of red raspberry canes. Finally, you guys have seen in my previous videos, this is our vertical strawberry planter, which is doing really, really well. I'm going to do a separate episode for this, because the plants have started blossoming, and they're blossoming really profoundly. I mean, right now the netting is in place. Otherwise I would have shown you the blossom. You can see a lot of it through the netting. So The plants are doing really good. Look at that. The health is looking really good. And we will get a bumper crop for the strawberries as well. So there we go. That's the vertical planter. We're going to do a separate episode for that as well. So this is pretty much the end of the berries that we are doing. I forgot to tell you that all in all, we have got 16 varieties of berries this year. But if we only talk about the vertical planter that we have for the strawberries, I've got about not less than 10 varieties of strawberry alone. So we've got lots and lots of berries coming in this year in the season. So I hope you would like what we have shown you today. As you can see, the Loganberry has just been trained to go all the way on the fence, and I hope that this was good, and you probably had liked this episode as well. Give us your feedback and let us know what you think about the Loganberry system. If you're local in Christchurch, pop me a message. Would be more than happy to give you an offshoot or a cutting of the Loganberry as well. I'm going to be making lots of black currant cuttings as well, and later in the season we'll have lots of tomato cuttings as well. So if you are based in Christchurch, feel free to drop me a message, and I would be more than happy to give you free cutting for Loganberry and for black currants and for gooseberries and of course tomato cuttings as well. On that note, we're going to bid you goodbye. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. The pandemic is finally over. The mask mandate is gone. So still, be careful. Everybody stay safe out there. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Goodbye.